Hello. This is my review on Deadpool. So the movie is narrated by Deadpool and is told out of order as Deadpool breaks the fourth wall throughout the 3-act structure until the halfway point of the movie, once you're all caught up with everything. But I'm going to tell the story in order, okay? Even though Deadpool really plays the whole story out of order until the halfway point, so I'm just going to tell the story that's in order, proper order, chronological order it goes in. So it's about this guy called Wade Wilson, who's a contract killer who falls in love with this girl Vanessa, who at this bar with a bunch of contract killers and dangerous people hanging out and drink and bet on people to die for fun. And he runs into the bar and also his best friend, who bets on him to die and loses the bet. Because he just want to win some money. And because he never win anything, any money for anything. Because he's a loser. So, which, that's a terrible thing of a friend to do. And he points that out even though he's not the best role model. Probably because Wade is not a bad person, but he's a man with rough around the edges, how to say, was kind of okay with the idea of killing. Who becomes becomes a hero in his own way by the end of the movie. After he takes on the persona of Deadpool and gets his powers, and falls in love with Vanessa at the bar, and months and a few holidays pass away, and then one day he proposes to her. She says yes, and he passes out and is in the hospital. Next thing you know, finds out he has cancer, and throughout his brains and lungs. His entire brains and lungs. So, there's a good chance he's not going to survive, and he doesn't believe there's a force fighting, so he wants to just, leave Vanessa, so she doesn't, see him get really sick and dying and ill looking. And one night, at the bar he goes to, and met Vanessa at the bar, one with a bunch of contract killers hanging out with, is there. He meets a suspicious stranger in a suit, and he offers him to become a superhero and cure his cancer in return. He says no, but he'll take his offer when he hits fuck it. And the following night he hits it and leaves Vanessa in bed and hits fucking and calls it back up and takes him on the offer and gets experiment on and after he gets he doesn't really get experiment, he gets tortured multiple times almost to death until they unlock the immune gene and activate it. After they injected him with the immune gene, the only way to activate the immune gene and get into work is to trigger it, which can only be triggered by serious or harmful stress to his body and mind, and which will eventually lead to him getting his powers unlocked, or if it doesn't work, he will die in the process. It's explained by the doctors that experimented on him, who calls himself Ajax, but we find out his real name is Francis, and that's just a made-up name. And turns out he's not really actually being after get the new GNA activated. He's not going to be a superhero. He's going to be a super slave, and basically kill a bunch of whoever they want just for the sake of it. Well, not remember anything of who he is. After they activate the new gene, then he decides that after he got the and then the gene get activated in this little compartment thingy pressure that suffocates you, and this leads to the entire body and face becoming a little bit disfigured and ugly, looking like Freddy Krueger Jr. in a way. As part of the mutation, now the doctor said he can fix it, but he won't. Because he's an asshole. And this leads to Wade escape and try and get him to fix it. After the doctor leaves his Wade left for dead, but it turns out he can't die because he has a healing factor now. After getting stabbed for the heart, he just lived through that experience. And a bunch of rubble crumbled under. Tries to meet up with Spectre, but he chickens out because he realizes how ugly he looks. And creepy. And creeps everyone else out. So he goes to his best friend. Tries to get him to understand, and he's not getting it until he sees the face. And says that he will guarantee die alone if he doesn't fix it. And they should wear a mask all the time to cover his entire face because he's haunting. So he does that, takes on to film Deadpool, and then wears the next costume red due to this old lady called Al, also known as Blind Al, nickname from the comics, from the Deadpool comics runs, from our comics, well betrayed by his older actress, and I thought she did a good job playing Blind Al and capturing the dynamic between her and Ray and her crude humor like Ray also, and I was his best friend too. So yeah, these three were the best part of the movies, I thought, of the top three, okay? For me, no one's Deadpool, obviously, okay? My favorite of the movie. Anyway, so time has passed, makes a Colossus, and makes on Teenage Warhead after he's about to take his vengeance and get the guy to reverse it. He gets away, meets up with his gang. Then his gang decides to kidnap his girlfriend after finding out who his girlfriend is, look and what she looks like, after seeing a picture of them together. Then his best friend gives him the situation, calls him up and gives the deal situation. So they have to go so him and his best friend go to the club where his girlfriend works at the strip club. A member of the strip club, and I think it's called a pole dance club. I don't know. I get those things mixed up. Anyway, he chickens out again and chokes. This is when he's about to talk to her, and then goes back out and talk to her when he's about to really confront her. He's too late. She got taken by the bad guys. Now he has to suit up and team up with the two X-Men only in an X-Mansion around Colossus and Meg's on Teenage Warhead, and get the girl and save his love of his life, and kill a bunch of bad guys in the process and reverse the immunity effect, so he can get his looks back. All goes well, all ends well, except for one detail. Turns out the bad guy was full of shit, and he never could even do anything about reversing the process. He just liked us to fuck with him. And that was the only reason why he was keeping him alive and not killing him. And I was just thinking, why would you tell Deadpool that? And Deadpool admits that's pretty stupid of him. So he, at this point, they shoots him in the head after Colossus is giving this 4 or 5 moments to be a hero speech, to be a real hero, like sparing a friend and stuff, blah 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 blah. But he was going on too long. That's when Deadpool lost his patience and just shoot the guy in the head. And he saw his girlfriend Vanessa, confronts her, talks to her about it, and apologizes to her after, and then she kisses out a bit physically. It's up the wall area multiple times. My mouth's a little dry. And they live happy after, and she accepts him even after he shows her his face, his mutant face. And till the sequel, they get the happy endings, and Deadpool ends the movie with Wham song, and big in the fourth ball and being his colorful, crude self. And that's Deadpool. I give it a 10 out of 10. Please subscribe, hit the notification for all my videos, and like this video, and watch more of my videos within my link, please. Oh, and one more thing. I should tell you about this aspect ratio with TVs. You know, you always want to have it set to either neutral or normal, because it goes on either one of those titles. With TVs, they're going to learn the name normal or neutral, and it'll be more of a square, old-fashioned square shape the screen will turn into, and with doing so, you kind of see more of the widescreen and more of the full screen for full screen movies. And since and that's why I saw this movie in, and since I did, I really enjoyed the movie more, and I like widescreen TVs now. I think other people should do that. It was just the aspect ratio with this. You probably will enjoy TVs more, watch movies, see more picture and stuff of visuals. You know, I just wanted to tell them that. Bye.